stay on it and drive it the other way. Both of those swings were perfect indications of that.
Logan Ondrusek takes over on the mound following the 7 innings from Bronson Arroyo.
Ondrusek, first time up, as many young pitchers do or young players do. The adrenaline got the best of him. He was really rushing towards home plate, not really staying within himself. And for a guy that's 6'7" on the mound, if you don't keep your weight back and do all of the fundamental things in your mechanics, the ball's not going to get where you want it to go.
It's well documented. The first time Ondrusek was here, his fastball was regularly clocked around 88 to 90 miles an hour, and since coming back, you saw a first pitch fastball right there at 94. He's been throwing 94, 95 miles per hour. They worked on some mechanics when he went back to the minor leagues. But Logan said the same thing happened to him last year when he went single A, double A, triple A. The further the season went along, the harder he was throwing.
Well, I don't think it's the arm issue, because he was throwing the ball very hard in spring training with good mechanics. I think what it should tell him is that when he doesn't do things mechanically well, the ball doesn't go where he wants it to go, and it also cuts off his delivery. And it's even more difficult for a tall guy to get the most out of his body, because you do one thing wrong and it affects a whole lot on that release point.
Well, that's nasty right there. See you later, David DeJesus.
You can see the slider, or the cut fastball, if you will, down and in here to DeJesus. After the fastball up, you change the high plane and you bring the cut fastball. Now you can see the spin on that, just ever so slightly off the four-seam fastball with just a little dot in the back of the baseball. That's how you can recognize the cutter.
That's a serious pitch.
Look at the spin on the ball right there. You can see the cut, and you can see the ball just drop out. Now that's 93 miles an hour. That's what a cut fastball does. Very late and very tight break.
2-0 to Billy Butler. Jam shot, foul ball out of play off to the third base side.
One of the biggest reasons that Ondrusek needs to keep the ball down, and why it benefits him so much from keeping the ball down, is when you're as tall as he is at 6'7", when you get the ball down in the strike zone, the hitters see the ball as though it's elevated. They see the ball up. Well, he's got a big angle coming down into the lower part of the strike zone. The lower he keeps the baseball, the tougher it is for the hitter to recognize whether the ball is a strike or not.
2-1 to Butler. In air strike. It's interesting to note on Billy Butler, when he was playing high school baseball at Jacksonville at Wolfson High, he had a teammate, a high school teammate, a right-handed pitcher named Eric Hurley, became only the 5th high school teammates ever to both be drafted in the first round in the same draft.
And they're both in high school together.
They were on the same high school team, both seniors. Hey, don't forget tomorrow, Fox Saturday Baseball returns. Paul Konerko and the White Sox take on the Cubbies at Wrigley Field. Fox Saturday Baseball presented by Chevrolet returns tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. And the Cubs lost the opening game of that series, an afternoon tilt at Wrigley Field today by a count of 10-5. Jake Peavy getting the win in that one. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ondrusek here in the 8th.
Both coming on the cut fastball, and if you watch the pitch, you think, well, that's a slider. That's not a cut fastball. Well, for Ondrusek, it helps him to call it a cutter so he doesn't get around it. That was a split finger. Started middle in, and the bottom fell out of it. For a right-handed batter like Guillen that likes the ball, likes the fastball out over the plate, you start that ball middle in and he starts to open those hips and bring the bat through. You can't hold up as the ball bounces.
Broken bat comebacker. What an impressive inning for Logan Ondrusek. Man, That's good stuff right there, boy. All right.